as Arrington Capital sends that SEC paperwork for a hedge fund based on XRP. It doesn't seem to care about the ongoing Ripple case. As part of Ripple, 1 billion more XRP was freed from escrow. Lab's ongoing plan is to unlock tokens every month. Last but not least, what is the real reason behind the SEC's lawsuit against Ripple? If this sounds like something you might be interested in, watch this new video as soon as possible to find out more. To you, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission just got a report from Arrington Capital. Patrick L. Riley, CEO of Reaper Financial, says that you need a $5 million commission to start an XRP-based trading fund. Riley said this over the weekend in a tweet, referring to a picture. Brad Garlinghouse is the CEO of Ripple, and Michael Arrington is the founder of Arrington Capital. Even though Arrington Capital kept other information about its latest SEC filing secret, many people might be surprised by Arrington Capital's move to start an XRP-based hedge fund and the summary judgment ruling. At the SEC, the cryptocurrency world is looking forward to the Ripple disagreement. The lawsuit is about whether it was against the law for Ripple and its management to give out XRP as an unregistered security. While the lawsuit is still going on, Arrington Capital has sent an application to the SEC to start a hedge fund based on XRP. Some Twitter users think that Arrington Capital may have done something wrong, and the XRP community has reacted, knowing about the case from the inside. Arrington Capital is a company that was started in 2017 and is based on a theory. It invests in digital assets and Web3. According to its website, Arrington XRP Capital is a multi-strategy hedge fund that focuses on early-stage entrepreneurs and the public markets. Hedge funds pool money from investors and use a range of strategies to try to make big profits. In hedge funds, people who want to invest must have a certain amount of money or assets. Rich people and private owners. Most hedge funds are pension funds. Investors in hedge funds are not required to follow the rules that have been set up. Claims in the SEC paper to protect investors. For example, a hedge fund manager won't have to file public records or sign up with the SEC. However, this will depend on how many assets the hedge fund has. Importantly, hedge fund managers have to follow the same COC and AML rules as everyone else who trades on the market. Please don't forget to press the bell and subscribe to our channel so you can be the first to know when something new happens with XRP, the website for keeping track of Bitcoin whales. Whale Alert says that Ripple has given out an incredible 1 billion XRP, worth $4,537 million out of escrow. Whale Alert's data shows that Ripple used 5 different deals to send out 1 billion XRP currencies. For the first exchange, Ripple freed up 100 million XRP. The crypto giant also released $400 million and $200 million from escrow for the second and third deals, and for the fourth and fifth transactions, respectively. Ripple also put another 100 million and 200 million XRP into circulation from its reserve account. Notably, Bishop data shows that all 5 transfers happened on July 1. Even though the transaction happened on July 1, when the Whale Alert was tweeted, the Crypto Whale Tracking Service said on Sunday, July 2, 2023, that it couldn't report transactions as they happen, because of an issue with the Ripple API. Crypto fans can rest assured that the problem is being fixed. It's important to remember that transactions are part of Ripple's monthly token unlock program. Since 2017, Ripple has been releasing large amounts of XRP from its trust account to keep the price of XRP stable. These transactions are done under strict supervision, including by the Securities and Exchange Commission. Even though Ripple released 1 billion XRP from escrow, it still shares its monthly XRP unlocked data on the 1st of every month. Most of the time, the company puts a big chunk of the money back into lockup within a day or two. As of the time this sentence was written, this move is part of its effort to meet ODL requirements and keep the price of XRP stable. Whale Alert hasn't found out if Ripple put any XRP in trust or not. The newly released 1 billion XRP did not affect asset prices, but XRP is now trading at $0.48, which is 0.1% less than it was the day before. Similarly, CoinGecko data shows that XRP has gone down by 0.5% in the last week. Also, the SEC said in its case against Ripple that the asset is an unregistered security, but XRP is not. As was said, adoption is still on the rise. The RDMA procedure is now in place. The XRP ledger will bring the first ever mortgage-backed stablecoin to the network. The most important question of the day is why the SEC is suing Ripple. If you want to be the first to know about new developments with the XRP cryptocurrency lawyer and founder of Law, don't forget to hit the notification button and subscribe to our channel. John Deaton has asked on Twitter what the real reason was for the Secretary's move against Ripple Labs. Yesterday, the well-known cryptocurrency supporter said that Americans need to know what the former SEC had against Ripple Labs. On December 2, 2012, Jade Clayton and Gary Gensler talked about it, which was in line with Clayton's open schedule. Gensler and the ex-SEC. During Clayton's last month in office, the chairman met twice in an official setting. The first meeting was on December 14, 2020, and the second was on December 21, 2020. This was the last official meeting before the commission sued Ripple and two of its leaders, Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson, Clayton, and Gensler. Clayton told the enforcement section to wait until December 22, 2020 to file the complaint against Ripple. When Deaton heard the news, he said that it was unusual for the SEC to bring a case this serious. Deaton said that the Ripple lawsuit was the most important non-fraud enforcement move since 1946, when Clayton stepped down as chairman of the Securities and Exchange Commission. During this time, Deaton says other top SEC employees, like the directors of the Corporation Finance Trading and Markets, TNM, and Enforcement Division, also left the organization. Professor Joseph Grunfest, who used to work for the SEC, said that these top workers leaving were large numbers that raised clear concerns. Professor Grunfest also said that he was worried about the loss of Clayton and these important SEC members. About the Commission's practice of distinction is another way to ask why you filed this case. Deaton said, notably lawyer Deaton, in response to a tweet from Brian Costello, who had commented on a previous interview with Clayton, that Clayton disapproved of the new enforcement method used by American regulators, which, as was reported last week, involves filing many lawsuits against cryptocurrency companies, including those the Commission thinks won't be profitable. As a result of the new philosophy of U.S. regulators, Americans' views on how the government works have changed in a big way. Costello, one of the U.S. regulators, said that SEC whistleblowers should give more information on Clayton's hiding of a crime involving China. In the meantime, Deaton has continued to talk about the SEC of your Ripple lawsuit. During a recent live show, the well-known lawyer answered several questions about lawsuits. Deaton also cleared up some confusion that everyone in the crypto world does. Based on the information that was given, Deaton said that the lawsuit is completely legal and that it has nothing to do with a secret plan. He also assumed that one of the parties might take the case to the Supreme Court. Judge Torrey's summary ruling was wrong, so it was overturned. So, guys, this is the end of the movie. Please give the video a like if you liked it, and don't forget to click the warning bell. And if you subscribe and share this movie, you'll find that the YouTube algorithm is helped a lot. Help enlighten others in the same way by sharing your knowledge with as many people as you can. Now that you know more about these guys, let's get the word out. If you're really into Bitcoin, don't miss any of our stuff. When we meet you tomorrow, we'll talk about the latest news that affects our group as a whole.